Going on, everybody? Hope you're all have had a wonderful holiday season and looking forward to the new year. No, I am been a little quiet here this past week as I've been enjoying, like I said, a little bit of time off going into the new year, getting ready to pick things up again. So I wanted to do just kind of a quick little channel update video. Well, I'll try to make it quick. I have some stuff I definitely want to talk about and go over. Some of the ideas and plans that I want to do moving forward are going to be based off your guys' feedback. So like I said, got a bit of stuff that I do want to go over and talk about and see what we want to do moving forward, essentially, with the channel. But obviously, first of all, just again, I can't say thank you guys enough, honestly, for the support that you've shown me in the channel lately. It was just over this past summer that I decided to make YouTube more of a focus. I've really just kind of been doing a lot of live streaming on Twitch with my games and whatnot, and YouTube was kind of mostly just what I used as a way to I guess kind of archive streams and playthroughs, and was really just kind of like a secondary thing that I did. And I really wanted my streaming to be kind of the main focus, because honestly, I'm a gamer at heart. I really just enjoy playing my games, and truly that's what I really would like to do for a living, is just play my games and chill out and talk and have a good time. But with a lot of things going on with Twitch, and honestly, I just have a lot of other hobbies and stuff that I'm into and want to start pursuing and talking about more. I decided to over the summer focus on YouTube a bit more and make that my main focus, kind of back off on the actual live streaming. Any kind of gaming playthroughs I would focus on more recording them offline and uploading them, and start doing some reactions. And I wanted to take the time to learn some more editing tips and tricks and various things or whatever, because I wanted to start doing some movie reviews, game reviews, and just start expanding a lot more in general in the various hobbies and whatnot that I'm into with my YouTube channel. And here we are 5-6 months later after I started doing it, and I'm partnered on YouTube now, and it's all because of you guys and for your support and your help. And as I said, obviously it would be the dream to be able to do this kind of work for a living, making videos and live streaming and doing that kind of stuff. I would love to be able to put my full focus and full attention on doing this and this alone to earn a living. But even if that never becomes what happens with this channel, even if this is only something that I ever do as like a part-time hobby, regardless, you guys have gotten me partnered on the channel, and so it just helps make my life that much easier. If I just get a paycheck every now and then from YouTube, that's still some extra bills paid, some extra food on the table, etc., etc. So all the support you guys have been showing me lately has been really just a dream come true, honestly. It's been pretty insane, and thank you just feels inadequate. So, but that's all I really can say, is just thank you guys for the support, and really greatly appreciate it. And I'm going to do my best to continue to put out videos and content that you guys enjoy, and obviously give me your feedback on what you guys think about whatever, and I'll do my best to like I said, continue making videos you guys enjoy. And I'm glad that you guys are enjoying the videos, and I'm glad that I'm able to help brighten your guys' days a little bit more. But on that note, let's I guess get into kind of the meat of what this video is about and what I want to do moving forward with the channel, etc., etc. So as far as the 40k content goes, I definitely still want to keep doing 40k stuff. I've really been enjoying diving into the Warhammer 40k lore and watching all these videos and the content creators and their perspectives on things. And the warm welcome you guys has given me has been insane. But I also want to do some more of my own content as far as the 40k stuff goes, and more content in other universes, but I'll get that I'll get to that in a bit. So like I had mentioned, I've already got the first book in the Horus Heresy, started reading that some, and I want to, like I said, as I'm going through the book, kind of give I guess I don't really know how what to call it. I don't know if reaction would be the proper term or a vlog or whatever, but as I'm reading through it, I just kind of want to do some videos talking about the book, what my thoughts are on the chapters that I've read so far, kind of just give my thoughts on the book, on the chapters that I've read, where I'm at, what I think about it, and what I think is going to happen in the book moving forward, kind of the situation like that. Just bring up some topics of discussion as we go along. Beyond that, in a lot of my videos, and this is something that I've thought about doing for a while, really kind of since I've got into 40K, content, I pose a lot of what if questions in a lot of my videos, when I talk about the Warhammer universe and whatnot. So I've thought about for a while, just kind of doing some like theory crafts or theory what if videos, and just bring up topics of discussion. I've been a little apprehensive about doing it just because, I'm still new to the 40K universe and lore, and I'm still learning a lot. But at the same time, a lot of these what if questions are simply that. They're what if questions. They're not anything that anyone really has an answer to. It's kind of like, what I think would happen if this happens. For example, I brought up the question, what if the Emperor had made himself known, before the Age of Strife, before the Dark Age of technology happened, and, the AI upraising, and they were cut off from the warp, from, all that stuff that was happening. What if, in the 15,000s or whatever the time frame was, the Emperor appeared and started doing what he wanted to do with humanity. Then what would the universe look like? What would happen if the Emperor was able to raise the Primarchs properly without them getting scattered? What would happen if the Tyranids had invaded when humanity was at the height of its technology, before the Age of Strife and all that kind of stuff? So like, I've posed a lot of what if questions that there aren't really necessarily answers to. So I've thought about just doing videos based on some of those questions and just bringing it. I guess there's two ways that I've thought about doing it. One of the ways would be kind of doing it as like more of a discussion kind of video, bringing up just like topics of discussion and what I think could happen or what would happen and how I think things would go. And then just kind of throw the video out there for you guys as like a topic of discussion, and then just see your guys' comments, and then maybe follow up with another video based on some of those comments and other ideas, etc. But then I've also thought about doing it in a more in-depth way, of like maybe creating kind of like an actual story or narrative, and trying to find a way of making kind of like a mini story, or maybe a series of like little mini stories based on some of these what if questions, and try to make an actual like a decently well produced story with pictures and stills and narration and sound effects and some stuff like that. So maybe something with a little more higher production value, I guess is what I could say. And obviously it would take a while. It would take longer to do. So I may experiment and do both of those and just see kind of what the reaction is to the community as far as that goes. But yeah, so I definitely plan on doing some of those kind of videos starting in the near future. I just want to figure out how I want to do it and put things together essentially to do them. So you can look forward to some of those coming in the future. The other thing that I really want to start doing with some of my reaction videos is I want to start doing them as live streams as well. Because it would honestly just make kind of my workflow overall easier. Being able to kind of kill two birds with one stone, because I want to start streaming more often. So if I start off a stream, doing a reaction video, getting all that set up and record it and put it to the side, and then I can add some editing to it later and re-upload it. That's still, me doing a stream for you guys, coming in here, etc. I think I would probably want to offer that as something as a benefit for the members. I'm not sure what tier yet, I'm probably going to do some restructuring of the member benefit tiers moving forward. Initially, my idea was that I wanted it to kind of match up with how Twitch does their sub tiers, because when I live stream, I'm going to simul stream both on YouTube and Twitch. So I kind of wanted things, you know, to be somewhat basically equal for the most part. You know, I didn't want someone to be streaming or sub to me on Twitch and feel like they're left out of things that are on YouTube. But at the same time, as I've been thinking about it more, you know, there's more that I can do on YouTube and there's more that I can offer on YouTube. So I'm probably going to restructure that a little bit more. I'm still not 100% sure on exactly what I want to do, but I think I'm going to add probably like a $2 or $2.99, whatever. I'd have to look at the tiers. I'll probably add a lower tier, you know, a $2 tier or whatever on there, and that's kind of like as like a general support or like a tip, you know, support or whatever. That'll give you guys, that'll be the lowest tier, and I would add the emotes to that. So any kind of, you know, emotes and support badges or whatever, you know, you guys would get access to that. The $5 tier would be access to the Discord sub channels. And I would probably move, this is what I'm thinking about right now, I'd probably move early access to videos, like 24-hour early access or something like that, of my videos to that $5 tier. And then I think the $10 tier, I would make that member benefits for the live streams, the private member benefits for the live streams. And so what I would probably do is when I'm going to do a live stream reaction, I would have to figure out exactly what time I want to do them, but I can talk about it in a second. But I would probably, like, you know, start the stream, wait maybe 15-20 minutes for some people to come in, have a little pre-stream discussion. I would do my reaction like I normally do right now to whatever the video is that I'm doing. I would like to eventually get it set up to the point where you guys are able to vote for what videos you want me to. The members of, you know, that tier or whatever tier, I would have to, again, that would be something I would look at. I would probably put the voting at, you know, maybe the $5 tier, so $5 and up. You guys can vote on what videos you want me to react to. And then, yeah, I would like to, you know, get it set so, like, you guys vote on the video, you know, we do the reaction. While I'm doing the reaction, I probably wouldn't be interacting and talking with chat that much, because it's something that I would record and want to re-upload later on and make available to everyone in the public, like I do my normal videos. And then after I'm done doing the reaction, we would do another, like, I don't know, maybe half hour, 45 minute, or even an hour long kind of post-reaction discussion, you know, with those member groups, with the people that are members of that, you know, group, whatever, that member tier. And we just sit there and then discuss the video, discuss any questions that I brought up, you know, et cetera, and just have a chat about it. And that stream, you know, in its entirety, I would leave just private for the members of that specific tier. And then, you know, the videos would get, you know, re-uploaded, and would be available kind of like the next day, kind of a situation. So the idea that I have is that, like, let's say on a Friday, you know, we do a live stream, and then at the end of the live stream, you know, reaction, I would set up a poll, you guys would vote. Weekends, I would generally not probably do a lot of the reaction stuff, but the voting would, you know, go through the weekend. Monday, I would do another stream. I would do a reaction to whatever video you guys voted for. Finish that. At the, you know, end of that, I would put up a poll for another, you know, set of videos you guys would want. And then let that go, you know, run through Tuesday. Wednesday, I would, you know, do a reaction to the video you guys voted for and rinse repeat throughout the week, you know. So it would essentially be like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we would do like a live stream with a reaction to whatever videos I'm doing, and then the days in between, Tuesday, Thursday, and over the weekend, you guys would have time to vote on whatever video or videos we would, you know, you guys would want me to react to. That's the general idea that I have at the moment. And then once we get done with the discussion of, you know, whatever the video is, I would want to get into just, you know, chilling and hanging out and live streaming whatever game I would want. I would probably end the stream so that that specific reaction or whatever would be its own stream that I could set up, you know, playlists for the various member tiers that it would be available for. And then might, you know, take a little break, grab a bite to eat, come back, turn the stream back on, and, you know, play whatever games I'm playing at the time, whatever playthrough I'm doing, etc., etc. So, you know, that's that right there. Doing the what if videos, doing the kind of, you know, vlog series for the book that I'm reading, and doing some live streams of, you know, doing some live reactions for you guys is kind of what I want to do with the 40K stuff at the moment. I also in general want to expand my reaction stuff out a little bit further into other, you know, universes, doing some Warhammer Fantasy stuff. I'm super into, like, you know, Dark Souls and Elden Ring. Those have very, you know, lore rich universes, and I would love to get into discussing some of those things, you know, etc., etc. There's tons of games and books and movies and universes that have, you know, stuff that I'm very interested in that I would like to expand some of the stuff and discussions into. But obviously some of that would also be based on your guys' feedback and what you guys would like to see. So that's what I plan on doing with the 40K stuff, and I do plan on expanding the reaction stuff at eventually at some point in time. So yeah, I've gone over the streams, wanting to do live streams on a regular basis. As far as the times go, that's one of the issues that I guess kind of comes up is I want to make sure, obviously, that if I'm going to be doing, you know, these streams, it's, you know, for the members, it's at a time where everyone who is a member can enjoy it. I mean, I guess it would also be something that would be, you know, archived, so you guys could watch whatever at that whatever tier you're, you know, it would be available at. But at the same time, you know, I would want to make sure that if you're, you know, if I'm doing these private live streams for $10 members, that you guys are able to actually be there and join in. The issue is that during the weekdays, you know, generally speaking, I can't really guarantee my availability until the afternoon, like maybe at the earliest, like 3 to 4 in the afternoon. And I know for people over in Europe, you know, that's starting to get later on in the evening, for people especially, obviously, who work and have to get up and do things. So that would be the only kind of like point of contention of that kind of stuff, and doing that schedule the way I have it, or the way I'm thinking about it. You know, obviously the weekends I kind of want to leave open as like just something to chill. You know, any kind of community game nights that we might want to do, I would want to kind of do over the weekends, and I might just do some kind of like random chill whatever streams over the weekends. You know, just because obviously everyone, you know, me included, needs some time off to kind of chill and relax from, you know, the work week. So the weekends I generally kind of want to just leave open to either just chilling and relaxing and not doing anything myself, or just having some chill streams, or maybe just some chill events, you know, with members of the community. But if it comes down to it and enough people want to, then, you know, start doing some streams on the weekend, and I will schedule whatever we have to moving forward. So I mean, my schedule for some of these plans that I want to do obviously is going to be based on your guys' feedback and what most people's availabilities are. So I will be adding some polls to the community tab moving forward with some questions about these things, what the best times are for the majority of my subscriber bases, for, you know, doing some of these live streams, and, you know, etc., etc. So you can look forward to some of those coming up in the future. One other thing that I would really love to start doing as far as live streaming goes too is I would love to do some watch parties with you guys. Like I've said numerous times, I'm very much into movies and TV shows and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So I would love to, you know, I don't know if it's necessarily would be a weekly thing to start. It might be like every other week, or maybe even a once a month kind of situation right now, until I really get, you know, my workflow schedule down between real life work and stuff that I'm doing here for YouTube, because I have a lot of plans and a lot of things that I want to do with YouTube. Like I've said, between doing all this reaction stuff, creating, you know, some what if videos, I also want to do, you know, movie review and game review videos. I've got a movie review that I'm in the work for, doing a more in-depth one for Rebel Moon. I have one that I want to do for Lord of the Rings, because this is the 20th anniversary of the Lord of the Rings, which just makes me feel even older, because I remember seeing those in the theater when they first came out, and I can't believe it's been 20 years since that's been out already. Good Lord. But yeah, so you know, I have kind of a 20 years later Lord of the Rings video that I want to do. But you know, and I also kind of, on that note of, you know, older things, I've also thought about doing I guess the name, I'm not very good at naming things, but the name of a series that I was thinking about doing, I'd call it like the Boomer Review. And it would essentially just be like older movies and older video games that I kind of grew up with that I really enjoyed, kind of going back and rewatching them or playing through them and seeing if they still hold up. Are they still worth playing today, and would I recommend them? Or is it just, you know, me having fond memories, you know, through the eyes of nostalgia kind of things. So I would want to do that too. So I have a lot of things that I want to do, and it's just a situation of wanting to do too much and not having enough time to do it. So trying to find a proper workflow to get everything done that I want to do, and still making sure that I'm getting the content out for you guys that I want to get, you know, moving forward. So yeah, but I would love to do watch parties for you guys. You know, that'd be something else that we could vote for as well, either in Discord or on the community tab. But, you know, movies, etc., that you want, like, especially when you know, Henry Cavill's 40K series comes out. I mean, that's going to be, you know, at the earliest probably 2025. Summer, end of the year 2025 is probably the earliest we're going to see that. Probably won't even be till like 2026, I would think. But once that comes out, I would love to sit down and do some watch parties with you guys and watch through that movie or show or series. Because, you know, it sounds like they're going to be doing kind of a whole cinematic universe for that. So, but yeah, I mean, there's also other ideas that I would like to do, but those would be things that would be like super way down the line. Like I'd thought about doing some IRL like fishing streams. I don't have the equipment to do that right now, and I also live in Florida, so during fishing season, when it gets pretty hot out here, I have to figure out a way of keeping all that stuff cool and being able to actually, you know, live stream that. But I would love to, yeah, I would love to just go out and do some bass fishing, some catch and release bass fishing, and just hang out and chill and, you know, do some fishing and chit chat with you guys while I'm doing that or whatever. I think that would be fun. I'm also into like cooking and stuff like that, so I've thought about doing, you know, maybe some cooking live streams or videos or something like that, and, you know, seeing what your guys' response or interest of that would be. But again, that's, you know, something I would need to get, you know, some more equipment for so that I could do that, because I don't really have the availability to move my computer around to like my kitchen or outside to a grill or something like that. So, but those are things that I would also be interested in doing in the future, you know, sometime down the line. But yeah, I guess that's kind of it. I mean, this is already kind of a 25-minute video. This is longer really than I wanted it to be. But yeah, so those are my plans moving forward for the 40K universe, for what I want to do with the channel. I guess just like I said, give me your feedback. Let me know what you guys want to do. I also, on the topic of community game nights real quick, would love to do some more community game nights. I want to do a community game night, you know, once or twice a month, at least once a month, if not, you know, like in every other week kind of thing. Moving forward. And so we would have to, I guess, figure out what games everyone would be interested in playing. You know, doesn't necessarily, we did one in Darktide and had a lot of fun with that. Had some people show up. It was a lot of fun chilling and chatting and playing games with you guys, so would love to do it again. But it doesn't just have to be Darktide. It just doesn't have to be just, you know, Warhammer stuff. I'm into all kinds of various games. You know, Ark Survival Evolved would be a pretty fun community game for us to kind of hang out and do, and we could build, you know, a little town or do whatever in that, or any other kind of games that are similar to that. I'm also like super into shooter games, FPS games, you know, Apex, Valorant, Overwatch, something like that. we could probably set up like some private lobbies for, and just have a community game night where we just go in and shoot each other, and you know, just shoot the shit and chill and have some fun, you know, playing some games. So stuff like that. So I guess we have to figure out how many people would be interested in that, and what games everyone want to play to do that kind of thing. But so yeah, I guess, like I said, I'll probably start putting up some polls. I'll put up a poll to see if you guys would be interested in doing any kind of watch parties, what kind of games you guys would be interested for the community game night. I guess if you'd be interested in me doing some more of those what if lore videos, and the types you would rather me do, if you would rather me do more of the just kind of topic discussion what if videos, or if you want me to try to do some more like actual production, you know, higher production value videos, yeah, stuff like that. So look for those polls in the community tab. I appreciate you guys. I don't want to take up any more of your time. It's already been a longer video really than I wanted it to be, but yeah, those are my plans moving forward. I'm looking forward to the new year, and keeping the channel growing, and keeping you guys, you know, entertained, and putting out the best content that I can. And I mean, like I said earlier at the beginning of this video, you know, I can't thank you just seems inadequate, because, you know, like I said, even if this is just some kind of hobby that I do for fun on the side, you know, it's still, even if that's all it ever ends up being, and it doesn't grow to more than that, you know, I'm still gonna get a paycheck every now and then from Twitch. I was gonna say Twitch. I'm still gonna get a paycheck every now and then from YouTube. And like I said, that's just, you know, an extra bill or two paid every now and then, or another, you know, bit of money that I can spend towards upgrading my computer to, you know, make the quality of the things that I do better for you guys, or whatever, you know, some extra bills paid, something just helps make my life a little bit easier, and I can't thank you guys enough for it. So moving forward, I'm going to do my best to keep putting out more quality videos, and expanding the channel more, and doing more things that you guys enjoy. And I'm going to try to figure out, you know, a live streaming schedule beyond just the reactions. I'll probably again put up another poll for that, but most of my like chilling and hanging out and playing video game live streams will probably just be in the evening, probably like 6 o'clock Eastern on, something like that. And during the weekends, I might, you know, be able to get on a little bit earlier and do some stuff a little bit earlier for anyone in other parts of the world that would be interested in watching. So thank you guys again very much. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you hanging out and watching the videos. And yeah, just let me know if you guys have any, have any ideas, any comments or anything like that. Just let me know down in the comments, and I will talk to you guys later. And I will start, like I said, getting some more videos, gonna get back in the swing of things here as we get into the new year. Yeah, lots of stuff planned. Looking forward to it, and looking forward to getting everything out for you guys. So I appreciate you. Hope you had a wonderful holiday season, and I hope you guys are getting ready for a wonderful new year. Talk to you later.